Yeah, the number one deck right now, post Infinite, according to Untapped.gg, is this Stardust Spectrum build. Kind of an old school Spectrum deck, of course, punctuated by some newer Series 5 cards that add a lot of power. Moonstone, Captain Carter in particular, some big time heavy hitters that have enabled this package ever since they arrived. But we've seen a rise in the value of Stardust once again this past week or so, with the rise in popularity of the Hunger and some Horde packages. The big time buffs that package got in that last OTA has pushed some Zombie Giant Man, Zombie Scarlet Witch, and Hunger decks actually to some of the most popular decks in the meta, people playing the new stuff. And of course, Stardust, if you get it down early enough, can actually just shut down the Horde, which doesn't always happen because, you know, sometimes like they play Hunger early or something. But if they're like playing Zombie Scarlet Witch on 3 and you do manage to get priority, you can actually sometimes snipe that Horde from ever being summoned. We've also just seen a lot of destroy decks rising once again in popularity with Headpool, and again maybe a little bit with Zombie Captain Marvel, although not so much, which Stardust can shut down certain threats in there, like Wolverine, for instance, trying to get added to a different location, and he can't because of Stardust. So this has been a really good tech card this week, on top of the just reliable, crazy base power that ongoing decks can put out with, you know, Iron Man, Mystique combinations, with Captain Carter, Moonstone combinations, Mr. Fantastic, Captain America, some great Moonstone hits, Goliath, that big base body, and then Spectrum sealing the deal by buffing everything. This deck has a little bit of an answer to the meta with a singular tech card that, you know, still plays nicely to ongoing with Spectrum buffs, and then also just puts out big numbers, which wins in a lot of cases all on its own. And that's why it's the number one deck across the board. I also had a nutty run with this. I think I just looked, I went 10-3, a 77% win rate. So fantastic. You can't go wrong right now with this Star Spectrum deck. Indeed, the number one deck in the game. So now that we've reviewed the deck from Untapped.gg, I'd like to introduce our sponsor for this video, Untapped.gg. Yeah, I live and die by my deck tracker because, as you know, I basically have the brain of a squirrel, always distracted. Oh my god, do I even have Annihilus in this deck? Did I put him in the deck? Oh, I don't know if I put him in the deck. And for the longest time, I didn't have a deck tracker on mobile, but boy, do I have some good news, because the Untapped.gg companion app is now on Android with unlimited daily games tracked. And it's super easy to use. It'll automatically detect your deck, and then just like the PC version, it'll keep track of the cards you've drawn, those that are still in your deck, and it'll show you all of the cards that your opponent has played as well to really help you figure out which deck they're playing. This is crazy useful for conquest matches in particular, because it'll track which cards they've played round after round. So if they have that surprise Shang-Chi up their pocket, you could be like, oh yeah, I gotta remember that Shang-Chi. You can play around it and win some big matches. And of course, it also records stats on your wins and losses, so you can see which decks are winning you the most cubes. I used to feel like anytime I played on mobile, all of that data was just lost to time, but now I still know if I've gained a ton of cubes playing on my phone, it's right there in Untapped.gg for me to see that deck's a killer. And you know, if you make a killer deck yourself, I might even find it in the data on Untapped.gg, and it could show up in my next video. So I think now is really the perfect time to make your climb a little easier and faster by downloading the Untapped.gg companion app for Android for free from the Google Play Store. I really can't recommend this one enough. As someone who primarily climbs on my phone, often while chasing around a crazy toddler and like trying to simultaneously play cards on my phone, this has been an absolute game changer that has made my life so much easier and has made me a better Marvel Snap player. All right, Ant-Man. Yeah, we'll put Sam left and start moving the shield over there, I guess. Seems pretty good. Ooh, weirdly, no, I don't think I want to waste a slot on Sam, right? I think I need better cards there. Ravonna also seems not that high impact. Anything else really is good except maybe Mystique top deck here. Sunspot ×2 is spooky, but I don't know, big spectrums can still win with London. Carter, I guess, like, I do actually prefer Moonstone first and then Carter second, but just from a curve standpoint here, I think we'll go ahead and play the Carter. Hopefully she rolls right here, not left. Whoa, Warlock's on spot, that's sick. Double Warlock's also crazy cool. Carter went the wrong way, that sucks. Maybe since we have priority here, we could go Stardust. I don't know though, I really like Moonstone copies. I'd like a Moonstone to roll left, even if it messes up my shield, potentially, right? If we ended up with priority, you could still go Stardust, maybe. Opponent's gonna like skip a turn though, so you think you're gonna get priority on going into 6, kind of no matter what, right? Moonstone, why are you always going the wrong way? Magic Panopticon, okay. Limbo is nuts. I don't have any way to turn off Limbo, but I mean, I feel like if we get Iron Mans, we can still outscale all this, right? Captain America's here are great. Do you play a Ravonna? I don't think so with 2 turns, right? I think you wait. I need space for Iron Mans. And then, you know, Spectrum eventually, right? Forcing the cap into the Moonstone's pretty nice. Bruce Banner, that's not a huge issue, really. Okay, it's a huge issue. It's a huge issue, really. Double Spectrum makes me how big, right? Like, this is 8, it goes to 10, 12, but I think ongoing doesn't count in Throne Room, so it's really only going to 10, as I recall. Boy, I feel like I really need an Iron Man to win this game, right? I don't know. I think if it's not Iron Man, it's not going to be enough, man. I think I'm just going to play 1 Spectrum. Because I need to copy the Iron Man. So 1 and 3. I just don't think we're going to get enough if we don't. We might be able to make a Stardust play, though. Like I said, you know, I think they're going to skip this turn always. So if you can go for a big Stardust that, like, shuts them down because they're relying on Sinister London, like, maybe we get there. It seems really risky and scary, though. Oh, we're gods. This has to win, right? Does double Iron Man win? I don't know if that's true. We go to 48, right? I mean, it is really hard for them to add power here, to be honest, because, you know, like, anything they play, you know, it's going to be honest numbers. I mean, they could obviously have, like, Infinauts and stuff, but I'm just wondering if it's better having Iron Man left is the other side of the question, though. Because this still technically flips, and then Iron Man left is also a lot of points with Captain Carter, and they have less space there. I think I like this a little better. I think Iron Man's got to be the way to go. I mean, I feel like I'm always winning mid. Oh, they didn't go left at all, but I guess London can certainly fix that. Let's see which London card they get, I guess, because that could make a big difference. Ant-Man and Carter here is going to scale that Iron Man a lot. 22, I think, is fine left. Yeah, that's okay. Even 24 or whatever is fine, yeah. Oh, well, Sunspots, though. Oh god, oh god. I mean, it looks like Iron Man would have worked at either spot, by the way. Like, you know, this would have been 48, I think we said, right? Maybe even more. No, Cap was, yeah, it would have been 48. Holy crap, dude. I guess if they'd had another 12 power card, I didn't actually think about this. If they had exactly another 12, it would have been like, you know, it would have also been 24. So like if this She-Hulk somehow had 2 Misty Knight buffs and went to 12, that could have screwed us. I mean, regardless, we avoided it anyway, so maybe subconsciously a good decision. Bro, their deck's sick, by the way. I feel like I never really got to play enough Warlock. I like this card a lot. I felt like it was really cool. Just got buffed a little bit last week, too. I mean, not much, but a little. Woo! Scary game. Close one. Again, I feel like there's been a few times here where I don't know the right lines, but numbers seemed better than Stardust there. Yeah, let's play Ant-Man left, dude. Let's do it. I haven't played an ongoing deck in a hot minute, but it I like these decks where it feels like it just kind of does its own, you know, it does its thing. We don't have to stress about it too hard. You do kind of want Cap left, but do I want to commit for White Hot Room already? The good news is I can maybe bail out with Shield. I can kind of scale anyway with either Spectrum or Goliath. There is the argument that, like, do we even need this extra energy, because my hand is currently not that chunky. It depends on what we draw, you know. If we draw Iron Man and Spectrum, maybe it's useful. If we don't, though, I don't know. We're matching the opponent. They got kind of a freebie here. They're playing an all skills deck. Well, not all skills. I'm sure it's gonna have horde stuff. But I mean, yeah, 18 power is already nuts, honestly. Stardust. I don't think we value Mystique. Do we want Mystique cap? Maybe. It's pretty good. Yeah, we could just go in on 2 spots here. Maybe find an Iron Man top deck, and then finish strong with Spectrum. I mean, Spectrum left is putting us to at least 26. I mean, minus any Clea, obviously. We have Clea thoughts, but she's not there yet. Not getting buffed yet. I will say Mystique just feels better in this deck, like post buff, you know, one free power basically here. Mr. Negative decks got more sad, but everybody else got happier. Yeah, I guess you go Fantastic Ravonna, but you could do Ravonna right. I think you want to play it. Let's see, we're gonna have how much energy next turn? 9. We got a 4-cost Iron Man. You can't play Spectrum and Iron Man together. If the opponent wants to play Auto's Lab, though, we might just get one for free, or win Auto's Lab for free if they don't, right? They might just play the Spectrum here for free. Thankfully, we have priority, so we'd still catch everybody right now, which is nice. Mr. Fantastic helping left again as well. Little surprise boost. Goliath still scaling. They had nothing in hand. Amazing. We turned off Auto's Lab accidentally. Okay, so Clea does potentially give them oh, they are gonna get contested. Maybe, wait, why didn't they horde just now? What happened to the horde? Oh, Stardust. I'm an idiot. That's why he's in the deck, you fool. Auto's Lab, I mean, again, they have 7 cards in hand now. Stardust is why Auto's Lab didn't go off, not because they're out of cards, you idiot. It's my first game with this deck. I forget Stardust every time, dude. Stardust making all the differences. I mean, left is still really hard for them to contest. Mid is really hard for them to contest. And frankly, right is hard for them to contest. This is going to be tough across the board, dude. We just have monster numbers. I mean, they have a lot of cards, so I'm nervous, but a lot of skills don't necessarily help them a ton. Winds of a Tomb is kind of annoying. Oh, that was a big number, too. That exposes me left a little more, I feel like. Well, Mr. Fantastic might have been worse, though, honestly. Oh, Flames is totally fine. That's okay. No werewolf stuff, so that's chill. Oh, Misery doesn't really do anything. Polymorph goes off again, though, which hits Shuri. Okay, for a second, I thought that was going to activate on... I thought the second I was going to double the Misery, but it didn't. It didn't. Yeah, dude, this game was just a cleanup. Yeah, crazy numbers. Great numbers across the board. The early commitment didn't hurt. Yeah, Stardust OP, dude. I forget about Stardust every time I play him. It's like, oh yeah, Stardust. He's a card. He works. Time Theater double Goliath. Sure. I like Goliath. He's pretty strong. It's one of those cards that's not remotely flashy at all, but at the same time, you know, good. Like, hey, it's just a chill 2/8, you know, 2/9, 2/10, whatever. Just good. Quietly, really good. Just forgettable, sort of, but has made this whole package so much stronger. Really good. Moonstone, of course, as well. Just a great card. So we love Sam. Feast is yeah, with an Iron Man, Feast is probably all right. Can live with that. Nico makes me think destroy deck if they're going for destroy option, which destroy's good. Destroy's definitely good and scary. If they hit early, it can be tough. Do I have stuff to do? I'm just thinking, like, I don't know. 4 is a little better for me though than 3 energy right now in this hand, so I'm thinking about 4. Hood getting destroyed. Okay, probably not a traditional destroy then. Might be more like Victoria hand stuff, but a fantastic play either way. My God, fantastic play. I think even though we're at 5, we'd probably sit on this Iron Man for a minute. Just kidding. We're gonna play this Iron Man, right? Looks great. Hopefully they keep enabling Feast a little bit. I would love some more bonus energy, but I can actually get a Mystique as well now too, so that's basically a 3/1 Iron Man every turn. She permanently becomes Iron Man, so I don't even have to worry about order later, so that's perfect. So could play like 2 of these on turn, well, not 2 ever, I guess, but I could play one of these on turn 6 giga cheap. We are kind of moving away from this Ant-Man, sadly, but maybe we can dump some Goliaths. Feast energy might really open up some lines for us. Sam Wilson's still putting in some numbers. It's crazy how good. Oh, nice. I don't mind that, really. That's fine. I can still move the shield around, which is good. I don't get the buff anymore, but it's all good. Stardust, huh? I guess, do we copy some Goliaths too? I mean, I'm gonna have like 3 Iron Men here, so that should hold with just Goliath and Mystiques, right? I think always. They didn't go Red Guardian right, so I don't have to like protect against that. I could like arguably move this here though, just to maybe protect against that kind of weird disruption, or you know, what, I don't know, Green Goblin or something, right? Like, oh! I'm actually the smartest man alive! I'm the smartest man alive. I've never felt smarter or more big-brained in my entire life, dude. I am so beyond excited for myself right now. I'm a genius. I guess Mr. Fantastic's actually pretty legit, isn't it? Because you still boost right. I'm gonna have like potentially double Iron Man next turn. I don't know if we're gonna get to 8 though. We're gonna have 7 off us. It just depends on what they do. Where does that want to go? Maybe it goes left and you move shield out, but then you need shield to make Ant-Man bigger. Honestly, just like Goliath, Mystique might be all that you need anyway. That's pretty insane too. The Goliaths are gonna be monsters, so maybe you just move shield mid and you go Goliath, Mystique left. Again, the Mystique is permanently an Iron Man already, so we don't have to worry about timing or whatever. Yeah, dude, dodging that Green Goblin is like the I love it, dude. I love it. So sneaky, man. It would have made life hard, to be honest. Like Goliath is, you know, really the only power adder, so if like Green Goblin goes light there, it's tough. Tell me they did it again, please. They didn't. It looks like that's a different card, right? That's something off Surge. They went Green Goblin mid, which that's fine. We don't care about winning mid, actually. That's my least interested spot. So that's okay. Annihilus, just deleting the Green Goblin, sure. As long as they don't have like an Enchantress, though, I think we're chill. I mean, if they have Enchantress, like, yeah, forget it. We're cooked, right? But, ooh. Interestingly, Spectrum does kind of contest mid as well, but I don't think it's right. I think it's just this, right? Spectrum is interesting, but I think it's just this. This is a million power in both these spots. Like, technically, we're tied mid right now, so they actually still have to play a card. Well, no. Well, yeah, they might think they have to. Shield is going to put me under, but they don't know that officially, right? They don't know that yet. They might think they have to play a card mid. I mean, I don't totally love how I'm really isolated in my 2 spots here. That does feel susceptible to, you know, exactly an Enchantress or whatever. It's not impossible that you have Enchantress. I just don't know how you have space for that and Annihilus and Werewolf stuff. It seems like that's too much all in, right? But I guess we'll find out, man. Jubilee is expensive, so that's good news. Means no Enchantress, hopefully. And Cersei, I don't think there's anything there that beats you. Demon's cool. They didn't even play their demons, really. I don't know how you end up going right on this. Like, what do you know you don't ever win right. I don't really understand. Don't you have to go left? No, this doesn't look like a bot deck or anything, but I don't know. I think I have to go Cersei left here. Hope to hit like a random something. Maybe they're playing. I don't think they had anything to evolve. I mean, even honestly, evolving the Jubilee into an Enchantress or something could be a cool play. So I'm kind of out. I don't know what it doesn't feel like it was that. Maybe there's a 6-drop that wins though. I'm trying to think of any 6-drops that disrupts like that. Sandbar. That's fine for us. Yeah. Probably a lot of decks that punishes, but we're not one of them, thankfully. What is our thumbnail for this video going to be, guys? I was thinking about maybe Captain America Stardust. Captain Stardust. Spectrum Stardust also sounds kind of cool. I don't know. Spectrum's hard, though. A lot of layers and a lot of different colors, and dark colors are hard to work with sometimes. Nova Roma. We love it. Hello, Spectrum. You can put just a Moonstone right. It's not bad, but I kind of like Moonstone Captain America better with Mr. Fantastic set up mid, you know? Ant-Man's just kind of a floater over there. We can fill in later with anybody, really. It's not the best Moonstone scaler, so... Hood mid. Yeah, we'll go Fantastic first off here. Oh, yeah, we'll save that for later. Sucks to have 2 cards here, man. Really sucks. That's gonna hurt a lot. It's like you kind of want to just always save that for like Iron Man and Spectrum now. I don't have Iron Man though, so... Sam Wilson would probably be worth weaving in at some point too. Oh, yeah, Sam's still fine. You can move this off Sam, so. Second Red Guardian missed. That's a good hit. Dang, okay. This Moonstone's risky because if you get Iron Man, you kind of hate it, honestly, but it's at least 6 power. You know, it is supported by Ant-Man. It's, you know, potentially get another one mid, which would be great. Supporting, really important that it goes mid, probably, because I need that Fantastic to roll right. I could wait on this Moonstone and just play it mid, but I'm hoping to... Oh, God. No, that's my Sam! I mean, that makes it more likely I find Iron Man, but... Well, actually, guarantees I find Iron Man by 6, but I kind of want him by 5 in theory, right? So still get a good Spectrum later. Iron Man? No, wait, my whole deck's gone. They stole both. Cable times 2. No, not like this, sir. Not like this. Well, I mean, I know we just know we're finishing on Spectrum pretty much always now, right? I think, is Carter always better than Cap? Because you get the Moonstone on it. Like, it definitely left, it would be way better because Moonstone in the front row is insane with Carter. Moonstone in the back row is also fine, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's better with Spectrum, right? Because it scales even more with Spectrum. I think there's a chance this just holds, but now I'm worried about them using my Iron Man against me. Oh, God, this is an unbelievable amount of stats. Wow, that actually helps me for Spectrum and the Moonstone positioning, I think, right? I guess maybe it doesn't matter too much on the Moonstone positioning, but this is insane. Carter there sucks, though. I mean, I think this holds against even Iron Man. That's only 22 points, right? That's just not enough. And then like 6 mid or 22 left might hold, but double Spectrum's insane. Like, I mean, it could be Iron Man plus something, but not usually a lot of 1-drops in this package. Maybe they ran like a random Enchantress or something, dude. Like, we got crazy numbers here, dude. That is just not enough, Chainsaw Man. I am so sorry. Yeah, 6 power mid. It would have been enough left, but of course we held the other 2 spots. Yeah, dude, nice. They stole a lot of cards and disrupted a fair bit. I think destroying that Ant-Man, though, might have been... I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna say it was wrong, but it did create an opening for me, which is pretty nice. All right, Sam Wilson, Captain America. I still never saw that movie. I felt like, you know, he fights the Red Hulk. That's cool. That's enough for me. I'm way behind on the latest run of Marvel stuff. Basically, I think like a lot of people, I watched up through like Endgame or whatever, right? And it felt like such a satisfying conclusion, and like, you know, it really just felt so monumental and significant, and like that was 10 years of investment or whatever. After that, I've definitely drifted off and just watched key stuff here and there, you know, things that interested me a lot, but it's just like hard to keep up with everything. But you know, we've still watched a fair bit. I guess Cap here for now is good. Stardust on 4 probably doesn't seem super useful against a Sauron deck. Still got a big place in my heart for Sauron. I just love green characters. I love dinosaur characters. I love green and purple together as colors. That's why I've always liked the Hulk as well. This is basically the Hulk, but if he were a dinosaur and slightly skinnier, right? It's that simple. Yeah, Stardust again. I mean, I guess Stardust can go left just to get one more hit on this Stark Industries. Maybe we don't really care where he goes. It's fine. Starbrand, by the way, I read. I think I teased before. Oh crap, a doodle. I hate Negasonic. I've been reading, not a ton, but I've been reading a little some Marvel comic stuff. I got like a Marvel Unlimited subscription or whatever. Wait, what did I get here? I only got 3 points. Total ripoff. They got way more than me. They got 5 points. We've been scammed. We've been bamboozled. We've been misled, tricked. I really want to go Spectrum left. Am I keeping the shield? Like Ant-Man's weird, but he's just kind of free, right? Like I don't really need anything else. I might bait them and just play shield left, you know? Like I might say, hey, with double Spectrum it's enough and we just need shield left or whatever. Okay, Red Skull right, that's totally, I can live with that. But anyway, Starbrand showed up. I was reading the Hickman run of Avengers. A lot of people recommended it, which so far, I'll be honest, I haven't vibed with a ton. Like it's fine. It's well made. Like I don't know. It's really spacey and like there's a lot of characters I don't recognize. But Starbrand showed up anyway, but like a modern version of Starbrand, and I was like, oh hey, I know the Starbrand. I know what that is. So we're losing Ant-Man, but I think it's enough, right? Like, do we need Spectrum here? Because we gotta win. We gotta win left, basically. I think we can try. I think it's gonna be hard though. I think they're still gonna be really strong left here potentially. But maybe between shield, Spectrum, double buff, like she's worth, you know, 15 or something already. Oh, they went mid. Uh-oh, that makes me nervous. I mean, we're getting 12. Oh no, that steals the Spectrum. No, Spectrum doesn't buff. I needed priority for this to be good. I needed priority. Now nothing gets buffed. It's very sad days. Only 12 power. This deck is very commonly running Enchantress, of course, so I was yapping too much to retreat safely, although I probably wouldn't have retreated anyway for video. But anyway, yeah, I know Starbrand. I read that. It was, you know, I'm going to get some haters, but it was just okay to me. Well made, but just didn't vibe. I think, more character-driven stories, and that is more like plot-driven, I guess. It seemed like. Okay, Ant-Man, yeah, we'll toss you right. There's some cards there. Art Vandalay in the house. Gonna import and export some cards into Sinister London, I think. Do we ever go Mystique Ant-Man? I have nothing else to do. I mean, there's no... Oh, double Surge is spooky. No good plays. Good God, we drew Stardust next. Oh, this is the worst news of my life. Murder World, don't do it. Go right, Mystique. I mean, with Moonstone, I hate this less, you know? Like, I hate it, but I hate it less. Moonstone gives you a chance to kind of double down on the Mystique a little bit. So it helps. If we get priority, Stardust late could be a cool thing to do. It's probably rarely better than Spectrum, though. I think this is okay. It's crazy how good the stats were on this deck. It really shocked me. Like, with a big sample size, too. Like, it's legit. Spider-Ham times 2 actually does matter these days. Used to, it didn't matter. Oh man, I'm gonna be like leaving all excellent cards behind as well. Oh my god, the opponent, they didn't import or export anything in a Murder World, that's for sure. Dude, don't hit Iron Man or Spectrum somehow. Spider-Hams, be a bro for me. Don't do it. Moonstone, I also need you to go right, probably. Oh god, Spider-Ham, don't do it. Don't hit Iron Man. They did these in a weird order. Did they forget to hit this one? They didn't hit it. Maybe they wanted to wait. I don't know. I'll take that all day because Iron Man's at least a great hit. Iron Man, go right. If you go left, you may not get any help. Maybe Mr. Fantastic, but that would never be enough to beat Crossbones, would it? Not even with Moonstone? No. Not quite. Okay, that's... I mean, I would prefer to have Cap, so I think that's good news. Zabu. Yeah, it looks like Stardust certainly isn't going to matter. Iron Man, right. I think that's maybe enough to hold. I don't know, though. I might have to go for Mr. Fantastic here, which isn't going to be enough to win mid. I mean, I guess 30 I kind of trust, though, right? I don't have Mr. Fantastic anyway. What the heck am I talking about? The heck am I talking about? Surely this is more power, right? Because Moonstone now gives, like, way more. You also get the Ant-Man. Like, this, if right holds, I mean, this definitely farms. They can certainly fill right by just playing a card left and then playing right. Unless they only play one card, and then it would be hard to go right. That seems very unlikely. Nice! We kept the Iron Man against the Spider-Hams. That's really all that mattered, right? Oh god, Sam! Yeah, let's do it, Sam. Oh, I should have put Sam mid, though. Man, I gotta keep thinking about Mr. Fantastic lines with Moonstone in particular. Sam, I think, should never go there. Ooh. Captain Carter is like sort of better with Moonstone first, but just from a curve and fit standpoint, we don't really want to play Mr. Fantastic or Mystique right now, so let's just do this. She can go wherever. It's fine, mid even. That's okay. Other cap. Sure. This move doesn't really make a difference, but I want to... Yeah, it doesn't really matter. This doesn't reveal first, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, Iron Man Spectrum's an insane, just like great curve here. There is some risk you miss a little bit on that, but probably not too much. Ooh, now also a little bit of risk of Hazmat messing with your plans, but I can just go Legion as well if the math looks good. Sadly, I did not get either cap on the cap, but whatever. Just in case of weirdness, maybe we go here. I hope Iron Man goes mid, and then we can just turn off Limbo. Is this ran? Well, wait, they have Legion. This is from them, right? What is this from? Oh yeah, they're gonna Legion, so that's fine. Whatever. If they Legion, we'll be ready for that. We know, so I don't know if they plan to or not, but Iron Man mid. Make my life better. No, that's okay too. We can kind of nudge a little bit. Oh, incredibly rude. Oh. Really? Well, that's annoying, isn't it? Oh, I can't move the shield! No! You go +4 here, which is really +8. Like, this is technically 13 to 12. The issue you have is, like, you know they can just play 2 cards here, right? So how do you win? We do have priority, so there is kind of a sneaky Stardust line, maybe? Worried that's a Hazmat though or something, and then I just get like my Iron Man loses. This only plays for a tie right here. That seems super weird and wrong. Wait, does he count himself? No. There is a world where maybe I win a tiebreaker because they over rely on London. And I farm up an Iron Man. I don't know. It's worth a shot, maybe. I'm just assuming Legion hits, right? I don't know that. If Legion doesn't hit, then we just get a Spectrum later, and that's fine. But I'm assuming they mostly just play Legion right. And then I have a Stardust, so it doesn't copy. And then I just have a tie mid. And then, you know, I win the tiebreaker based off Iron Man left. But that probably... Oh, God. Okay, that's actually a fine hit. That's a fine hit. They did not Legion though. So now it's about Spectrum. Boy, this doesn't make me very much strong mid, but do we care, right? Like maybe it's fine. There is also like, you know, Mr. Fantastic something, you know, I don't know. Like Spectrum's just safer. This adds basically 9 power right, which is really 18 right, which seems like that holds right always. And this makes left pretty strong too. I guess, you know, if there's an Enchantress or something, we're cooked, but assuming normal circumstances anyway, maybe we're fine. Galactus first steps is okay. Anything here? Copycat is going to be fine. Nice. Woo! Scary game, dude. I think the Stardust made it though. That was a 6 Stardust for sure. Okay, cool, man. Go Stardust. Thank you, Stardust. All right, Stardust MVP, Dark Dimension. Okay, we can spike that up by a big surprise factor. Captain Carter there could be really, really nice. Crazy, this is the #1 deck post Infinite, by the way, dude. Like, classic Spectrum, really, dude. I mean, you know, new cards over time, of course. Ooh, Stardust could turn off Sinister London, but I feel like I'm better with it, right? Captain Carter's insane. Bro, if you go Moonstone first and then you go Carter, it's better than going Carter in the first row because she gets that 6. Oh, bro, this snap, like, surely we're fine here, right? How do we lose? Maybe if they turn off London, but man, I'm gonna be crazy strong. And if I get priority, like I said, I could turn off London at a key moment for them, right? We're not gonna have priority yet, but maybe post Moonstone we could. So next turn's, god dang, Iron Man's also insane because Iron Man Mystique's ridiculous too. Oh god, which way do you go, dude? Oh god, I have priorities, so Carter's nuts. Stardust is actually nuts. There's so many good plays here potentially. Oh my god, it's really hard to pass up an Iron Man. The problem is if he goes right, do you still win? Because I'd be playing Mystique something, Mystique Captain Carter, Mystique Mr. Fantastic maybe. If Iron Man goes right, you could maybe just go Spectrum. You're kind of wasting the Moonstone in that world. Spectrum Iron Man's only 4 power, right? Though, you know, that sucks. I mean, I guess if you got a second Spectrum, or I mean, if you get 2 anyway, I suppose. I don't actually know if Iron Man's better than Carter, but just from a curve standpoint, I think I'm gonna do Iron Man. It also, again, might help a lot with priority if I technically wanted to go Stardust here. Don't know if Stardust is ever better, but there is a world where you can force Stardust right in particular. Ooh, so they were just skipping for Infinite, but there's no way Spectrum doesn't win here, right? Whether it goes right or not, I mean, it's only 8, I guess, if it goes left, but if it does go left, we might have a hard time winning. Are you better off going Mystique and forcing it right? Well, no, that only gives you... Again, that only gives you like 8 power, right? Could do this and force the Stardust over. They have priority though, so they would still get the Sinister London benefit. We somehow lost priority because that Infinite idiot's too big. Bro, I kind of need Spectrum to go right here. I'm a little worried, man. Carter right doesn't really do anything meaningful. You could do this, but the Dark Dimension's weird. I think I'm just going to toss it up to Spectrum, but I'm actually a little worried. There's still a chance you win left with Spectrum too, but I don't know. Iron Man left would have probably just sealed this game. But as it stands, I'm very worried. Legion! Oh, wow. They're going to get double duty on the London, and I'm not because they played multiple cards. I need Spectrum to go right, I think. I don't even know if that's enough. I don't think it isn't. Oh, it's enough left. No, it's not enough left. No! Bro, the Mystique left actually would have worked out great with the crazy Legion play, dude. Ebony Maw, by the way, is a sick card to put in there and then transform to London. Like, that's a sick play. I don't know, dude. 41 to 36 is so close. I'm like, oh, I don't know. Like, there's definitely ways to go this game differently. I don't know what the right path is. You could have done Stardust stuff. You could have done Carter stuff. Just from a curve standpoint, Carter felt weird. Maybe Carter, Ravona right on 5. I don't know. The Carter just, I don't know. It's really hard. I don't know. I felt like what we did was okay. It just didn't work out. All right, Ant-Man, go get him. Good little curve here. I like Ant-Man mid, potentially with Mr. Fantastic and Moonstone, although we might want to move out the shield. Or, we got it already. We don't have to worry about it. Rocket Pad also seems nice, yeah? Well, Moonstone might get us there. Mr. Fantastic probably doesn't help much, though. I guess we can move the shield back for the Ant-Man buff, at least temporarily. It's good news. Yeah, this looks good. Jotunheim accessible through Fantastic is nice. Dude, a Moonstone draw here would just be clutch. 1 in 5? I'd even take a Stardust, right? I think so. Anything with shield is going to help a little with Ant-Man, so maybe it's enough. Corvus Glaive, Gambit gone, Dakin gone. I was going to say more of a Hella build, but Dakin's a bit odd to see there, I guess. Do you just go Goliath and like save a little space on this for later? Curve-wise, Captain Carter's slightly more power. I also don't totally just hate Mystique for another Mr. Fantastic play. It's much, much worse at contesting Rocket Pad. Do we think we're going to win Rocket Pad anyway? We go to 3 and then 7? I don't personally really think so, no. I guess technically Goliath is the best for winning that, but he's cheaper to play later, potentially. I guess we go Carter. I'm just not, you know, I'm not sold it's amazing. Oh, they didn't go Rocket Pad at all. We would have been okay with Mystique. Okay, interesting. This does leave Iron Man Mystique as a possibility, of course. Yeah, Colleen, this definitely looks more like regular discard stuff. Grandmaster Colleen hitting Scorn again. Oh my god. Oh my god, they are going for Rocket Pad. No! Bro! That's a sick way to contest Rocket Pad. The Scorn hits too, all going there. Man, that's nuts. Thinking about just Mystique Goliath, kind of feels like it's gonna hold. I don't know. I hate that I'm like a little all in mid, but they might be scared of Spectrum. They also still have to contest Jotunheim to some extent, so I'm sort of banking on Mr. Fantastic winning us a freebie here, and if not literally winning us a freebie, then just sort of by proxy winning us a freebie, if that makes sense. Because I don't really want to have to reinvest mid. Oh crap, they're making me reinvest mid. How many cards are in hand? 3 in hand. We saw Scorn get played, so this feels like Dracula is going to be something big. Do you win Jotunheim like this? Maybe you got to do maybe you got to do this. Shield's worth 1, Spectrum's worth 6. I mean, you got Mr. Fantastic helping out too. It's not nothing. Mid gets really big here, so you're not worried about mid. Mid's going to farm off Carter Iron Man unless they have like a random Enchantress or some garbage, right? Khonshu, I don't think is ever a problem, right? Oh, no way. I was right, though. We hold off the Fantastic and the Shield. Ooh! Anything mid there might have screwed me, right? Ant-Man would have been a ton of negative power. Would have been negative 14. I guess that would have held. Mr. Fantastic would have been... Well, everything shifts Carter around, though, too, so... I don't know. I guess it would have been fine with most things. Really on an Iron Man. Woo!